lot of love for the Milwaukee Bucks on today's show. Their best player, Giannis Antetokounmpo, better known around these circles as the Greek Freak, guys. He hit a buzzer beater on Wednesday night to beat my beloved Knicks. And Kaylee, Giannis certainly starting to emerge as one of the league's very best players.
I love him. Like, I think this kid has got next. He's explosive like Russ, and he could be like one of the tops in the league. But I gotta say, he's gotta get more people around him that will make that happen for his franchise. And eventually when he does, and that they do come together, I think he will be obviously the franchise player of whatever franchise that ends up being. And as a big guy now, it's kind of cool to note that in this league, you need someone to pass you the ball when you want to get into the post now, because it's harder to get into the post the way the modern NBA is set up. But Giannis doesn't need that. He's going to have the ball in his hands, and he can do it himself. He's a great passer, too. So if this kid gets a consistent shot, like, forget it. It's over. He's the new face of maybe even the NBA, not just his franchise.
Do you guys think Giannis already a top 10 player in the league?
That's hard.
Yeah, it is
I think he's top 20, definitely. I think a lot of that has to do with Jason Kidd. I think Jason Kidd is doing an excellent job of putting this kid in different positions on the floor. He's not saying, all right, you're a traditional big man, and we're going to put you down on the post. So I think Jason Kidd should get a lot of credit for this, because Jason Kidd is moving him around from the point guard position all the way down to the center. So if he's somewhere else playing, I don't know if I'll be saying the same thing.
Yeah, how about that Giannis quote recently about Jason Kidd, when Jason Kidd benched him last season, said, who is Jason Kidd, basically, to put me on the bench? He didn't know who Jason Kidd was, went on his Wikipedia page and saw Jason Kidd's career accolades and said, you know what, I think I'm going to start listening now to Jason Kidd.
Yeah, J Kidd is great. I mean, that's why they handed him a job fresh off the court. I mean, he played the game at a cerebral level that not a lot of guys did. Giannis is just a matchup problem everywhere. And so, to your point, you keep him moving around. You can never really get a bead on what he's doing defensively. So it's really hard to make adjustments, because you don't know where he's going to be on the floor. You don't know if he's going to have the ball in his hands, or if they're running him off of something, if he's the screener in pick and roll, or if he's the ball handler. You just don't know. What I love about the kid is he just continues to get better, right? Like, for a 4-year sample size, I mean, he is as good, if not better, than where Westbrook was in his 4th year. That's saying something. And when I talked to their strength and conditioning coach, Rob Hag, and I asked him, I said, hey, look, is he good and he's just happy with being good, or does he like to work? He said the kid is a workaholic. He's in the gym every night, with his brothers who live there in Milwaukee, putting in work till 11 o'clock. They got to kick him out of the gym. When you have that mentality and you're already this good, the sky's the limit.
Let me ask you another question. Jonathan Bender. If Jonathan Bender...
Remember Jonathan Bender?
Absolutely. Yeah. Same style, same type of player, can dribble, shoot, do all that. If he got an opportunity to be coached under Jason Kidd, other than going to Indiana, could Jonathan Bender have a coming out party like this kid right here?
So I think from a length and skill standpoint, yes. But what I always questioned about Jonathan Bender was that.
Yes.
Right? And J Kidd can do everything you want, from putting you in a position to play and getting your shots where you like them, but he can't go out there and
this kid has that.
And he's got that.
Yes.
And so